set, Live Lucky. Backed very confidently. They're off. Pike fired it out of the gates very quickly. Live Lucky over RWWA and also away well near the outside Champagne Coast. Pushing up right underneath of them now is Magnificent Mirror with Overdrive, and behind them Safe SATYR. Then deep on the course behind them Buster's Girl, Unsubscribe, getting right back there in the field in company with Excelsimus, who's near enough to the tail end, and back with it North Face, who's tracking 3 deep in a compact field. By the 500 they come, and Pike steadied up Live Lucky. The favourite will bring them for home. Live Lucky about a neck clear. Champagne Coast a length off those. RWWA. Buster's Girl has gone up on the outside. They brush together fleetingly. Over towards the inside Magnificent Mirror. Then Safe SATYR, and down the outside North Face is finishing strongly. Live Lucky joined by RWWA though. RWWA reaches the lead. Safe SATYR. It now looms as the danger. RWWA, Safe SATYR on the outside. Safe SATYR goes to RWWA. They went to it, a bob of the heads, not much in it at all. Safe SATYR on the outside of RWWA, and it did drift up the track a little late. Safe SATYR. Overdrive was finishing powerfully on the inside, not far away. In behind the next Magnificent Me and North Face, followed further back behind those, then Unsubscribe, Buster's Girl, Live Lucky, coiled up over the final 200. Further back in the field then when they'd pulled up is Excelsimus, and also pulling up very abruptly Champagne Coast, and finishing back there at the rear of the field Safe SATYR. Lachdar Romilly on the outside here with the rail out there and just wanting to drift up the track will get the verdict narrowly. Number 3, Safe SATYR. Lachdar Romilly gets the judges' nod over 5 RWWA, 1 Overdrive, and North Face number 2. The interim placings are 3, 5, 1 and 2. The Safeguard 2-year-old Safe SATYR out of Fairy Nymph, a horse named deep in Greek mythology, Verona trainer Merrill Haley, and ridden by Lachdar Romilly. Beating home RWWA by Rommel out of Roberta, this filly, prepared by Corrine Maynard, ridden by Patrick Carberry. Overdrive, a filly by Playing God from Pure Heaven. Neville and Chris Parnham combining there in 3rd placing. Was diving through. The margins aren't a lot. It's a half a head, a long neck. Half a head, a long neck. And 61.02 for the 1,000. They finished off in 35.87. The significance of the race there was that Live Lucky, Champagne Coast, who were 1-2 on the turn, and it looked as though he had control of the tempo, Pike. So Live Lucky's been really disappointing. Champagne Coast ran to the drift, which was incredible. It really struggled. And North Face did get caught 3 deep back there, but with cover in running. So a good effort here by Safe SATYR. Had trialled well enough, and although just wanting to drift out a little here in the last couple of bounds, has got a margin on RWWA, and getting the judges' nod at its first outing for Merrill Haley this afternoon. The next event on the card will be the Morley Growers Market Maiden, 1,000 metres the journey. Number 3, Wicked One, is the scratching. 10 to do battle at 2:24. Let's go down now to the yard and find out a little bit more about this newcomer, Safe SATYR, from the Haley yard, and raced, of course, by Merrill in getting the job done first up.
Thanks, Darren. Safe SATYR makes a winning debut, and Merrill's actually not on course. She's up in Darwin, so I'm catching up with Bree Nash, who does a lot of work with plenty.
Who's Bree?
A debutant out of the yard. What's he been showing behind the scenes?
He's actually been showing quite a lot more than what obviously he was. We were a bit sceptical coming in today. It's 1,000. And barrier 4, we thought he was going to get maybe stuck 3 deep, but he handled the trip well, and he pretty much showed us what we thought we had under the box.
To the horse's credit, it looks like
He might improve over a little bit further as well.
Yeah, we're just going to have to see how he pulls up today. It's all up to him from now on. Here we go from now.
easy to keep the boss happy. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Bree Nash representing the Merrill Haley yard after the debut win of
Safe SATYR. A really stylish victory. He was on speed in his most recent trial tonight, but today he was a little further back but found the line really well.
Certainly did. He was never put under full pressure at that trial either. He made good solid ground into 3rd placing, and today on the race day he was able to run at a very brave RWWA. She was there for a long way after getting caught ground, but it would be interesting to chat to Lachdar too, because in that final stride looked like he bored out really hard and almost unbalanced Lachdar very to the point of almost coming off, I would imagine. He's a very good horseman, Lucky, so we'll get a word on that. He probably thought it was just a bit of fun at the end of that. Olds can do 2-year-old things, and at the end, all's well that ends well because he comes out victorious. We'll get a word from SATYR. He's probably just giving a bit of a debrief to Harold Taylor here, letting him know what happened there in the final couple of strides and even in straight. But we'll grab Lucky for a word now. He get the job done there, but last couple of strides looked like it was hard work for you.
I know, because I know mine was really good. Obviously, better about
We didn't get to talk about Cooley. Cooley deserved victory because he's been a really good horse for Merrill and the previous trainers.
There's SATYR combining with Merrill, Haley and SATYR, a $32,000 yearling purchase, and makes it a winning debut here at Belmont Park.